enjoy Smash Dash, and welcome back to Leisure Wars. Today, well, it's not exactly the next day, but it is a different type of situation. Let's go quickly open the boxes and then I'll explain the rest while I show the mission and see what we deal with. So right now, race has begun, so we have new raid awards, but we also have a likely chance of running into medal droppers again. However, it's not going to be as bad, supposedly. We've got a Mighty Morphin villain or hero. And I haven't exactly done any other days. There was maybe going to be something, but no. For now, we have Pumpkin Rapper that can level up. So there's a reveal of what the Corruption Zone gave. A decent chunk of shards of him. But I'm not going to reveal what the Legendary was. So I asked for an attacker mission, and once I get the montage up. Or just the 2 hours of battles. Just to get the Corruption Zone complete. To the point that I basically lost focus and... yeah. First hour I think was fine. Afterwards, that I went downhill from there. But for now, we're just gonna basic check-in. Maybe we get Crystal. And... yeah. Whatever level 3 Pumpkin Rapper can do alongside level 3 Poisandra. Everything is level 3 and 2. I've got 15,000 health. Mighty Morphin mission to do. So let's see what happens. First one, Ninjor. I'm gonna block first. I guess not. Well, I guess the slots lined up with that one. Pumpkin shot, leave you stunned. And now they do have a strike. So we back away. Or not, I guess. There's the strike. You leave them stunned. Twice. And then you're gonna launch you. You're gonna try and strike me now, so trick or treat. You can explode. And back away. You can block there. Oh no. Yeah, no strike for me. Guess I'll take my health back. And Dynamax Striker. Gabo strike. Because here's an explosion.
Don't like pumpkin wraps? That's just fine. Try the pumpkin traps that I design.
Okay, first box. This is at least going to give Common Essence, so some things can be leveled up. It's very weird. I don't know why I can't seem to find where the Common Essence is supposed to drop from anymore. Well, we continue. Now, I don't think I mentioned it. Joel's video is still in the works. Dealing with animations for it, so that's the main reason why it hasn't been released yet in terms of why. The video's been a bit slow. But same with that one, it's just all in the works. That's why yesterday's video wasn't exactly commentary. Okay, well, he reset my energy. Kick, and... you can launch, but give me my health back. And pumpkin shot, you can be stunned. Stand in your face, stun them again. And then try to block. So now we have to use a strike. Or I guess not yet. Yeah, you didn't rotate. How about another stun? Another one. And then we poke twice. Nope. Never mind. I only get a poke. It did not cancel. And then I hit them. Okay then. Strike. Their metal slot is not helping them.
Can't dodge my vines, can't beat my attack. You're just a button masher and your skills are whack.
And Justin. Way too many blocks. Do I get a breaker? At least I got a breaker to start, so you can go flying to your corner. With that one, we'll just have to use a pumpkin shot. Okay, they're standing still. Now I can poke them if they... yep, okay, this works for me. And block there. That doesn't help. Yeah, bam, bam. Okay, metal slots should be their next card. After they've used all that, and they can still, yeah, they can continue. Blocked, strike, block. Okay. Well, I'll leave you stunned. And with that, we'll poke. And leave you stunned. Do not reset my energy. Back away. We poke. How long is it gonna last? Not long enough. Yeah, okay. Next combo. You dropped it! That's on you!
Carving a few
Mission complete. There. Will we get something useful? Probably not, but it still can be opened. Yeah, maybe some sledge assist would be useful, but I guess not. Okay, we use this to get to Crystal. We'll see. And nothing. Okay, we're gonna send you flying to the corner again. And then, no, okay, no. Can't even just poke. That's not an option. Yep. 8 energy spent. What are you gonna do? Yeah, not helpful. Not helpful at all. Give me some health back. And then we poke. And again. That's your block. There, we've got a bit of health. Now get back away. And too fast of a dash. Not good enough. And is that gonna help you? Still in the middle of it. You can see how long that lasts by comparison. Leave you stunned. There we go. Gonna have to wait. And there. You get launched. Give him more health. You get stunned. Back away. And of course, G up. No, metal slot never rotated. Yeah, never rotated.
You knocked me down, got beat by a clown.
That? What even happened there? Well, they opened the box. I obviously collected all, but that said nothing. It was silent. $746 wins. The count isn't even weird. Whatever happened there, there was no KO or you lose type thing. What even happened? Now the thing is, supposedly, the reign of these two should be over for a while. Of being the main two that appear. Just because the next character at least does something. Just as dangerously as both of them. Though one less more than the other because it's weird. Anyway, you don't have a block, so let's go ahead and let's continue. You get stunned. If you try and charge at me, I'm just gonna block it. Yeah, and you're not allowed to jump either. I'm about to wait here. You get launched, and you get stunned. Yep, they have that. Now they can just hit. Go ahead. It's never gonna combo. As I said, it's not going to combo. We're gonna have to wait, poke, and now you get knocked out. Nice try.
I'm the Funky Pumpkin, and I'm here to say I'll beat you any night or day.
Am I just not paying attention to the wins and losses right now properly? Because did that end screen also have been missing? I feel like it did. Yeah, nope, poke, and there you go. You get launched. It's gonna be... Okay, nope, that's in range. That's on the range. This is gonna hurt, isn't it? Okay, double strike. That means the next card is gonna have to be the breaker, but they decide to use it in the corner. Okay. Fair enough. Pumpkin shot once. And again. And then, how about this? We just poke you. And not helpful. I needed to poke them again. I don't know why you had to put a block there again. Back away. Yeah, not able to get out of this one. Okay, then.
I lost the battle. My seeds got rattled. Oh.
It was there. The effects were there. Though apparently the audio for it is not, so either a new bug or I don't know what happened there. Let's see here. I can dodge some damage, but that's about it. And the FPS is not helping. You get stunned for that. You gonna see Geo, or are you gonna go for a strike? You ran into it. Well, back to your corner you go. And back away. Get rid of this. And you block the air. Okay. Well, let's see if I... Nope. Alright. Fine. And again, it says slot blocked off. You gonna strike me? Not this time. Get stunned. Get stunned again. And then we poke. Block you. And nope. At least I rotated it. We'll ignore this. it gonna be? Gonna launch? Yeah, okay. I'm back, start you again. Here's some pumpkins. Here's a cake. And here's some more pumpkins.
I think you're a chicken like a cordon bleu. My brain is immense and likes the cordon you.
Or maybe it's a new pumpkin wrapper thing. I don't know. Clearly. Maybe if I swap, it'll return the sounds, but for now, yeah, okay. That's what I get for thinking I'm allowed to press a button there. Like that. Yeah, great. Great. Well, that happened! That block animation said, screw you, I'm just gonna last forever. 1 HP! Doesn't matter.
I lost the battle. My seeds got rattled. Oh.
I would swap to Ollie. If it wasn't for the fact that he's completely got a 2-hour dedicated video coming. So, that's not happening. At least I'll be able to heal here, but I'm not gonna be able to get out of the super if he proceeds to just do that. Go ahead. I'm just gonna leave you stunned. There we go. Poke. And leave you stunned again. There. Think about what you're doing. That's not gonna happen. Press another strike. Okay, how about this? Yeah, you can explode. Give me my health back. And then we poke them. And give them more health. There we go. I have more health than you, in more ways than one. You can get stunned once. Yeah, get stunned again. I have the super, and now let's see what happens. Okay, yeah, that's on me. If they just... Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is gonna be a long one, and there's no way to get out of this. Yep. 5.2. What do you have? Of course the last one is just 40 extra damage.
You knocked me down, got beat by a clown.
I question whether I even said it in the last match because I got preoccupied with Leo. Yeah. We're gonna just play until the Corruption Zone's next box, which shouldn't be too much, but it's at least gonna be more than just a daily check-in at that point. So, second Corruption Zone box just needs to be completed. And then, well, that's it for today. So for now, we just have to focus on dealing damage. And if the opponent just wins, well, sad. If we get to Crystal, well, the Corruption Zone box at least increases slightly in value. Yeah, that's not a combo, and I see that block. Go ahead. Let's see. Fine Web. Back to your corner. And again, you're still in the air. Slightly. Back away. No, not back away, but we can delay the block. Going to poke. No, Eric. Yeah, this is... Sadly, though, that is not a combo. Yeah, you don't steal health, even though it continues. Unlike some other breakers that poison or burn you if you hit them, even if they're in the middle of a strike. Yeah, I get stunned. Could have used it earlier, but I didn't have to.
I love fighting Rangers kind of pumpkin for a live. Now someone get me into battle for the grid.
So we have a box we can collect that's not related to Corruption Zone. Still not doing raids right now. Still not going to do raids. Still no Sledge. This is what we have to deal with. We're about a little below halfway, so quite a few more matches. And it's a little night. Okay. You have a block, very short range, but that's not helping you. Go into the air. How about I just poke? Hey, here. You can kick this. It lasts a whole lot longer than you realize. And that didn't work. Okay. Well, that hurts. I landed! So I'm just gonna block that. Let's see here. You got another block? Or what you gonna do? We poke. We block it. Well, neither of us got any help with that one. You're gonna explode again. Pumpkin shot. Swept in the air. Have another poke. And leave you stunned again. What about, trick or treat dump? Okay. This is gonna hurt. And then a rotation, so very expensive. Poke. Poke them again. And leave you stunned. It didn't want to rotate the first time.
Think you can afford to fight against me? You're out of your gourd and relation-free.
And it's them again. Okay, so how do I stay out of the corner this time? You know, maybe don't let them shove me to it. It's the first thing. There. Be left stunned. That's not happening, Aeon. You're gonna see Leo. Okay, nothing there. Well, I'm stunning you for that. Dynamic Striker. Fine Whip. Send you to the corner again. And you stay here this time. Fine. Nah, they actually use the middle slot breaker. Aeon again. 10 energy. Yep. And we're still left on fire by the end of it. You can explode once. The cake will do enough damage. We do not need the crit.
Think you can afford to fight against me? You're out of your gourd and really should flee.
There. Crystal. And now to reveal that it's not the first time. We go right here. Most medals, 3,500. Yeah. How much more do we have to deal with now? Yep, they leveled up. Slimming in. Let's see whether or not you learn to cancel. And we both start with a block. Okay. As I said, but also not to mention the way it's just lagging right now. You can just go into the air. You're not giving me health just yet. But what if we just teleport? Yeah, sorry about that one, but a fine wide hurt box. Okay, he canceled. He knew. Poke. Nope. Extremely delayed. Didn't help you anyway. Poke. And again. You're being a little too trigger happy. I know I can cancel after the first hit, but even then. Yeah, this gone. Yeah, no. You can explode. Stay out of... Nope. Can't get away from that one. Do you have the energy, though? You should not have done that. Rapid Tentacle! You gave me some extra health.
Fight or flight? I'll give you a fright. Handing out beatdowns morning, noon, and night.
And Udana. Okay, so do you know what to do? Or are you gonna get caught by, think you can press a block and then run into a breaker? So I might leave you stunned. Okay, did nothing. Dynamic Striker. Get a bit of energy. And back away. And no. And then we poke. And then launch. You don't reset my energy. I need to do it before they hit me. Poke once. Leave them stunned. There we go. And then you're going to try and freeze. Or which freeze are you going to go for? So I got 10 energy now. And you are getting that horrible situation. Okay. Poke you twice. Okay, nope. Now I'm going to be at a disadvantage. This is not going to be great. Yeah. And cold spell it is. And then they don't rotate. Fine!
You knocked me down. Got beat by a clown.
Yep, fine. No rotation, and they got their exact combo they did. Aeon, what are you going to end up doing? Up. You continued, so give me my health back. Not all of it, but it's enough. Now that did help. Gonna go for a block? No. 8 energy spent. Should have just hit it first instead of dashing. Would have been fine. And wow. Great. Again. Not allowed. Not allowed to just press that. Well, so be it. Yeah, leave you stunned. Let's see. Poke. No, we teleport away. Can't teleport out of this one, though. Yeah. The game rotated. Can't teleport.
Down, got beat by a clown.
We just get the last win we need, or at least a bit of damage. The last two opponents have not exactly been helpful in that sense. Well, that rotated. Very trigger happy on that button, aren't we? Get rid of this. Well, so be it. Stay in your corner, and then Dynamic Striker. With that, we'll leave you stunned. Nah, not really. That's on me for pressing the button too early. Yeah, pretty obvious not going to rotate. Or you weren't going to rotate. You can go back to your corner. Gonna break her again? Ah, of course. This slot never rotated to begin with. Would have guessed they didn't exactly try to engage with it, that's why. You can get stunned. And with that, we're going to stun you again. Be great if it actually was helpful, but I guess not. We back away. You can explode. Stay here and back away. Okay, nothing. And, okay, fine. We have enough damage, but it's still sad. Enough damage. Just another opponent with enough rush down. As I said, it's just still missing. Alright, it's still Crystal League, so doesn't matter. Doesn't matter as much. Yep. Good enough. Maybe I lost focus. Maybe I didn't. But in this case, we just have some things to collect. And that's really gonna be all. That's 9. Wow, it's only gonna be either an epic or a legendary. Do we get a new one, or is it just gonna be more?
20.
Why you have to reveal yourself like that?
You didn't want to leave him a chance, huh?
What? Nah. Edit says no. You don't know what legendary it is. All I'm gonna say is it dropped him. That's the only hint. It dropped 3 shards of the unlocked or legendary. How much that'll matter? We'll see. And we can actually level him up. Whether or not I think I want to, we'll keep that for the other one's power up. But we're going to need attacker essence. And the only problem with that is Ollie used it. Got a decent bit of them now, so he might be able to actually reach level 3 of them before both slots. So that'll be at least useful enough. But yeah, that's Pumpkin Rapper taking his chance again. But probably one of the few times he'll appear, because he's likely only going to be dealing with the Defender mission and the Mighty Morphin mission. And then we'll see what Red Assist will throw in for the Red Red Ranger mission, because that one is once again still completable with Assist. So any random Red Ranger Assist will be decent. Probably don't have a very good one yet, but I can level up Lauren now, so she can still fill that niche. Ollie and the new one can likely be used for the attacker mission and hero mission. The new one can be used for the hero mission. That's another important detail. It'll at least be a hero attack. So that completes that. Balance is still a problem. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy the video, please be sure to give a like, comment if there is something you'd like to see, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Don't miss a thing, and protocol is in the description. Memberships are a thing you can become one, and have your Twitch streams at the end of videos receive the latest thumbnails, as well as your relevant Ranger lines with priority. And on to the next Power Rangers video. Goodbye.